Finally, the Shib Army will be getting some good news on the long-awaited after Robinhood listing. There's been a lot of speculation around the issue, but all of that will come to an end very soon. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some never-before-seen leaked updates about Shib's Robinhood. I've also got huge updates from Shib himself, so this is a truly packed video. You definitely don't want to miss any second of this video, so make sure you stick around till the end. What's up, Shib Army? And welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, you want to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified once I drop a new video on the channel, which is every day. So with that said, let's get into today's video. Shiba Inu has been on a meteoric rise in the past month. Just this week, the token soared by over 90%. In fact, just these past 2 weeks, Shiba Inu has hit more new all-time highs than anyone can keep up with and is already more than halfway to knocking off another zero. This year alone, Shiba Inu has grown over 83 million% and has even made an investor. A billionaire said investor had bought $8,000 worth of Shiba Inu in August 2020, just after the token was launched. Fast forward to a year later and Shiba Inu's value has skyrocketed enough to put his net worth at $5.7 billion richer than Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin. With all of these unbelievable and unprecedented gains, it's normal for people to be both impressed and bothered. It is said that people fear what they don't know, and that probably explains all the recent FUD from non-fans around Shib. You watched my last video. I talked about a recent error on coin market when the wrong circulating supply was reported for Shiba Inu. Like I explained, this is a very crucial matter because people, organizations, and even the US government trust coin market cap data from this platform guides people on their research and investment decisions. And that's why it is very important that coin market cap star is always correct, or else damaging FUD can spread around a cryptocurrency anyway. When it was brought to the attention of Shiba Inu developers that coin market cap had reported incorrect data, specifically circulating supply for Shiba Inu, Satoshi and his team immediately reached out to coin market cap. A spokesperson for the CMC team explained that it was a bug issue. According to the CMC team, the engineering team was migrating to a new infrastructure and then somehow there was a bug and this caused the error. The spokesperson also apologized and said the team is working on it now. While we waited on CMC to get the figures right, FUD started to spread around Shiba Inu like I predicted. Apparently some people are spreading rumors that the Shib developers added tokens to the circulating supply. Interestingly, there hasn't been any proof, just words. Everyone knows that Shiba Inu operates on the Ethereum network, so all it takes to prove this is a screenshot from Etherscan showing the transaction. However, none of this has surfaced since the fund started to spread. Consequently, Satoshi took to Twitter to promise a 3 billion Shib reward to anyone who can present proof that the team actually added tokens to the supply, like the rumor mills claim. Here's his pretty lengthy tweet: "No Shib tokens were added to the circulating supply. So to fight the FUD, myself at Called Heya and at Shib Informer are each offering 1 billion crypto. Anyone that can prove through an Etherscan transaction that tokens were added to the Shib circulating supply." Allow me to recap, please. If you're new to Shib Army, please understand that our biggest FUD has revolved around us being scammers, when in actuality we are just normal people trying to make a difference. Ryoshi once said to me in private that it's hard for people to believe we are what we say we are. Incredible stats like being up 6 million% this year, or never paying in exchange for a listing, or the fact that we are fully decentralized. As Ryoshi once said, people do whatever they want is striking and impressive. Where could we be in 8 years or 8 months? The crazy part is there are lots of scams out there. Be extra careful. I've seen everything from, in my opinion, slow rigs to just a website that looks cool and then poof. Worst of all, I've seen the promoters bragging about how much money they have here on Twitter. Off brum. So why this FUD for Shib, and why during a pivotal moment in Shib history? Why? Because I don't think, and please correct me if I'm wrong here, anyone has ever seen a crypto like Shib. I sure haven't. Shibarium said it well, they are afraid of us. So 3 billion crypto. Anyone that can show through Etherscan any tokens were added to the circulating supply, impossible. Ignore the FUD and keep being amazing. Finally, Shib Bonnie required reading by our eloquent at Shibarium. Well, if you're like me and are curious about Shibarium update, I'll link to the medium in the description. It's a 5-minute read and you should totally check it out. It explains many things and comes with a couple of updates too. In the meantime, here are key takeaways from the article. First off, Shibarium begins with this truly profound saying by a certain Inazo Nidog. A truly brave man is ever serene. He is never taken by surprise. Nothing ruffles the equanimity of his spirit in the heat of battle. He remains cool in the midst of catastrophes. He keeps level his mind. Earthquakes do not shake him. He laughs at storms. We admire him as truly great. Who, in the menacing presence of danger or death, retains his self-possession. Who, for instance, can compose a poem under impending peril or hum a strain in the face of death. Such indulgence, betraying no tremor in the writing or in the voice, is taken as an infallible index of a large nature of what we call a spacious mind yoyu, which, far from being pressed or crowded, has always room for something more. Shibarium began the article by explaining about the error and how that led to FUD, with people calling Shiba Inu a scam and selling off their holdings. Apparently, it turns out that after the Shib army started to reach out to the CMC team informing them of the error, they claimed to have fixed the error. However, as at the time of making this video, the error had still not been fixed, and Shibarium his opinion. This was a deliberate effort by the centralized exchanges to be manipulative, which is hard to dismiss considering that the CMC team claims to have fixed the issue when in fact they haven't. This is information Shibarium believes the Shib army should keep in mind for the future. And now, anyway, the goal is for the Shib army to create their own platform that is far better than CMC and the rest. Right now there's a website created by a member of the Shib army. Shibarium encouraged the Shib army to keep moving towards the path of decentralization and own the project rather than wait for someone to make something for the project. Shibarium also dropped some hints on upcoming projects. The article revealed that Shibarium, the upcoming blockchain, will have lower fees than the Ethereum blockchain, and that a doggy DAO system will soon be created where people can vote using their Bone token, and algo stablecoin that always pegs to 10 cents called QAI will also be created soon. So there's a lot to look forward to for the Shib army. And while that happens, here's something to check out. Now let's talk about after the Robinhood listing. First off, according to this report on Bloomberg.com, Robinhood says Dogecoin shrank to 40% of its crypto revenue last quarter. Robinhood Markets Inc. said Dogecoin, a virtual token that started out as a joke, comprised 40% of its cryptocurrency transaction revenue in the third quarter. That's a decline from 62% in the preceding 3-month period, according to a filing Friday from the Menlo Park, California-based brokerage. Robinhood had $51 million of crypto transaction revenue in the third quarter, the company said earlier this week when it reported financial results for the period. That's down from $233 million in the second quarter. Dogecoin surged in the second quarter, with the token reaching a record in May. The cryptocurrency made up almost 1/3 of Robinhood's total revenue in that period. In the third quarter, it accounted for just 8%. Before now, analysts had predicted a fall in Robinhood's revenue. However, by the time Robinhood released its earnings call on Tuesday, October 26, it was far less than what was initially projected. Besides the epic crash in revenue, the app has also lost nearly 1/3 of its investors as investors seek apps with more crypto they'd like to trade. This might explain Robinhood's recent survey asking users what crypto they like to trade. Of course, Shiba Inu was on the list, so judging from everything that has been happening with Robinhood recently and the survey sent out as well, there are strong indications that the app will list Shib pretty soon, and once that happens, all this FUD about Shib being added to the supply by the dev team will disappear. By the way, the 3 billion Shib reward still holds for anyone who can prove that tokens were added. Of course, we all know that's never happening because no tokens were added. This makes a fantastic spot to call it a day. If you enjoyed this video, then please like this video and leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. If you are a true Shiba Inu fan, then you must check out this video.